baby steps to a happier life. Yeah!
Hey guys, my name is Arnaud and welcome to my 50-day challenge. So this is Tom and he's going to talk a bit about himself.
Hello Arnaud, and thank you for having me on your show. And I'm Tom Myers. I'm a stress coach for body and mind. I'm also trained as an osteopath. I write articles, I have a radio show, and I talk in companies about what is stress, why has it become a problem, and what can you do about it.
Okay, perfect. So Tom, my first question is explain the thing about the body and the mind thing that you explained me before.
Okay, what I observe that people say at this moment or are living according to rules of the mind. Mind over matter. But what I'm seeing and what I also notice that is being forgotten is does body have an influence on the mind? And I say yes. Why do I say that? Is that in my practice I get people and they come for what? Back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. A physical treatment I give them, and then afterwards what happens is that people say hey, why can I concentrate better? Why can I see clearer? Why do I have better ideas? Why do I have less stress? Why do I have more time? That's a good one. More time. People have said they have more time. I can explain that. And I think okay, so I'm doing a physical treatment and it has an influence on behavior. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've been doing some research around that. And it turns out that that's very interesting.
Okay. What Tom basically does is, example, if I have pain in my back or something and I come here and I'm like, Tom, my back hurts, you will be like, we did the experiment. Maybe, so we did an experiment maybe you can explain.
Okay, so people come with these physical ailments. Okay, now, because people come here because they've read my website or something like that, they want two things. They want a treatment, but they also want some advice on, how can I help myself? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the treatment itself is people lie down, and then I'm going to sense I'm going to go on the head, the shoulders, the neck, the back, the diaphragm, the legs and things like that. I take everything in my hands and I'm going to sense what's happening here? People that are stressed have built up tension. Okay, so what am I going to feel? I'm going to feel there is tension. And what does that tension want to do is tense up. So I sense and I allow the body to do that. Tensing up until I feel there is a release. Okay, if I do that everywhere, then suddenly you have from this small person, tense person, a bit contracted, muscle pains, I have a person that becomes, open and relaxed. Mm. Okay. Second part is then, what we tested earlier on, is to say there is also another aspect, an energetic aspect, electromagnetism, we are cells, we are energy, we have a radiation because electrons pass. So I put my hands on top and I feel the same thing. What does that want to do? And then you ask them, can everybody feel that? That must be a special sense. Everybody can feel that. If you can put your hands together and you feel, you let them approach a little bit and you feel there is a resistance. Okay, you felt what I'm feeling. Yeah, sure. So you had that experience. You've never done it before, so that's good.
It was quite impressive.
So basically the whole happens. So you have the talk, you have some ideas, from what is stress, why it's become a nuisance. You talk to people with some tools that they can handle themselves. Then they can completely relax on the table, and then I allow that body to process itself. Mm-hmm. It's not about sending energy, or it's not about me doing things that I want to do. It's about allowing processes that are innate, that are already looking for the best way out, to catalyze them, to facilitate them to their expression, and to have a body that is afterwards like,
okay.
And that helps, of course, the healing process, because If you have stress, and in your autonomic nervous system you have two parts. You have the action part, sympathetically regulated, and the other part, relaxation, recuperation, regeneration, parasympathetically. So there is always this, we must balance. Most people are leaning to one side. Okay, what I do is facilitate that this one gets a little bit more power. Okay, so that they can again fluctuate.
Okay.
Until they go into their lives again, and they might end up doing more here again. Okay, but that's why all these exercises that I give is that they are staying longer into the fluctuation.
Okay, so and the last question I want to ask you is, because we don't have too much time, is so you did as well studies on osteopath,
Yes.
and you're doing a study right now as well.
Yes.
But the thing I want to ask is, if these people want to make a change right now in their lives, what do you like you say, okay, if you start doing this and this, you will start to feel better. Not as good, but you will feel better in any way. So.
Okay, so for me, one parameter, this life at the moment is very challenged. We always have to be busy, we always have to do things, we are stimulated until it makes us sick. Okay, so the first parameter is you don't have to do something all the time. So sometimes it's okay to say stop. Take time out. That's the first rule. If you don't take time out and you continue on that basis of you being accelerated to be active all the time, of course that will make you sick. So taking time out now and then. 3 minutes, 3 times a day is, let's say, the minimum time out. What do you do during those 3 minutes to optimize the time is to do breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are the best way to calm the autonomic nervous system. Okay, just to get back that balance. It's about 5 seconds breathing in, 5 seconds breathing out. And you could do that anytime, anywhere, any place.
Okay.
And it's about training that exercise, and then creating also a feeling.
Okay. So I'm sorry, but we need to stop because the camera is gonna hold that. He's very inspiring. I learned so much today, so thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, and success with your project.
Thank you. Perfect.